Nova needs to step off from the rod. Nova, go lay down.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna walk an extra length just to make more tippy tappy noises. Drink some water.
It's going to be impossible to focus. She's gonna come back and hack along now. Here it comes, let's see. This is your moment.
It
Ah.
is. Thank you. You all done?
Nova, go lay down.
Don't do it.
Such a pain.
Hi everyone.
Hello everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We made it to 2023.
Miraculously.
We did it. And this is our year and 8 months in Alaska.
Yeah.
So what we thought we would do is talk about the things we did this past year that we enjoyed and things that we plan on doing this coming year. So I have some questions.
I've not seen these questions.
I've seen them, but I haven't tried to answer them yet. First of all, so what was the single most challenging thing or event or trip that happened, you think, this past year?
I think in terms of logistics and difficulty of the hike, probably the Grace Ridge trip for my birthday.
Yeah.
It was a lot of logistics. It was a lot of people, a lot of
Yep.
calling to get the water taxis, making sure the timing was right, making sure the weather was right, making sure we had enough area to camp when we got the yurt.
Yeah, there was a lot to line up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have to agree with that. I think the thing that we did, the hike, was challenging. It was like almost 9 miles, and it was up it was up over a mountain basically. So that was a challenging. And then you really spearheaded all the travel logistics to get us there and have everything rented and everything. So yeah, I'd have to agree. Okay, next question. What was an unexpected joy this past year?
I gotta think about that.
Me too. I should have thought about these so that at least I could answer them while you were thinking.
An unexpected joy was catching the aurora on the anniversary date of us arriving in Alaska.
That was this year, wasn't it?
That was.
Holy crap. That seems like a long time ago.
But it was
almost
April of this year. I mean...
Yeah, that was pretty special.
It was literally at midnight on the 1 year anniversary of us arriving in Alaska.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
And it was a spectacular aurora.
Yeah, I mean, we don't usually see it where we are. I mean, like, we can, like, up on the horizon, but it's usually pretty faint. Even just as close as Anchorage, they usually get much better views, it seems like, than we do. But that was, a solid band of dancing color.
For a while, too.
We got a good show. That was pretty good.
What about for you?
I mean, well, now that I remember that, it was an unexpected joy. I mean, I think that fits the bill pretty perfectly. Okay, next question. What was the funniest memory?
Funniest memory.
The thing that we did this year. See, I can't even remember what all we did this year because I totally forgot about the Aurora thing.
I don't know. Oh,
we probably should have
I remember. I mean, it was really surprising and also really funny. When we were at Grace Ridge, we were just sitting out by the campfire pit. Now you remember. And
yes.
Our friend Molly
yes.
was just doing random little video clips. She just went into it and she's like, and there are whales jumping, and all of a sudden literally whales jump up into the shot.
Yeah.
Or pretty close to it. I think she might have panned away slightly, and we all just like freaked out, and she started screaming, and it was just
that was hysterical.
So funny.
Yeah, that was hysterical because it was like a magical moment of like literally she had like the phone camera pointed at herself and she was just gesturing behind her.
Yeah.
And like literally as she said, and then there's whales jumping, and literally one breached. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not like a full breach, but like it came up out of the water, so it was very noticeable, and
That was very funny.
that was hysterical. Yeah. What was the worst trip? What did we try that just didn't work out? Anything? Well, I think the worst trip that we were forced to take was up to Anchorage when our dog got hit by a car.
That was awful.
That was something that happened this year that we didn't video. Yeah, our husky Nova snuck out the door, as she likes to try to do, and went running around for a while, and eventually made her way up onto the highway, and she got hit by a car, and I saw it, and it was pretty traumatic, and I thought for sure she was gone, but when I got over there, she kind of came to a little bit, and then Caitlin was able to rush back, and we got her to the vet, who did everything they could here, but she needed monitoring overnight, so we had to take her up to Anchorage sort of like at the last minute.
24-hour emergency vet services, and they were fantastic. We had to crash with friends overnight. It was...
Yeah, a lot happened.
Yeah, but you never know it.
She's fine now. Like, she managed to, like, she had some fluid in her chest that they had to take out, and
she had some air in her. She had a lot of
air in her chest.
Collapsed lung.
Yeah, I mean, she had to like have restricted mobility for a while, but yeah, she's back. They're playing out on the deck right now, which is what I'm looking at instead of looking at the camera. So I apologize. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the worst trip thing that happened this year. What was the favorite view you got to see this year? Again, the views from Grace Ridge were...
I know, it really was.
But I mean, like Lake Clark does not disappoint.
Lake Clark views are incredible.
Otherworldly.
Truly.
It's crazy.
Lake Clark was definitely one of those just killer views. It doesn't even matter if it's overcast or sunny or whatever. It's beautiful no matter what. Yeah. I agree.
Okay. What's something you did this year that you had never done before?
Hunting.
Yeah, that's true. You went hunting.
Mm-hmm. I only got a couple of trips in, but I'm definitely ready to do some more. I'm excited to do some more. Was
it this year that you took up fur sewing?
It was, actually, yeah. It was January of this year that I took up fur sewing.
So we will have a video forthcoming of that.
Yep, I'm going to be making something soon. What about you?
I think the thing that I tried this year, it's related, but it's not related, which is doing the YouTube channel.
We started our YouTube channel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We started the YouTube channel. Like, that takes up a lot of my time. So, and like, it's still going. Like, I didn't know that we would do this for more than a week, and it's been 9 months. So that's pretty cool. So that's my thing. So this is the single best moment or thing that happened this year, which I don't know. We didn't really answer that yet.
The single best moment?
Yeah, single best moment. So it doesn't have to be like the best overall trip, but like the best moment that happened.
Wow.
Should I have thought about this before?
Yeah, I feel like I should have thought about that. I really did enjoy the Iditarod this year. That was really cool. I don't know if it was the single
That might have been the coolest event, if we want to define it that way. That was cool. And Matt and Katie of Trail Vagabonds were up for that.
Yes.
To share that. So we're going to make sure we mention them. Hi, Matt and Katie.
Hi, Matt and Katie.
So that was pretty awesome. So, again, another moment with friends that was pretty...
That was definitely at the top of our list.
Spectacular. Yeah. It also dumped snow that day, which was really fun. Okay, most interesting skill or topic. We mentioned a couple of yours already, like the fur sewing, the fabric dyeing, and the hunting. I mean, like, we both learned how to fire guns. Yeah, so as terms, I mean, as a skill and a topic, we weren't gun owners before we moved up here. I think we mentioned that maybe in the intro video or something.
It just wasn't even really on our radar.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't hunt and we didn't really grow up with them or anything. But around here it's kind of a way of life, and it's protection from bears and things like that. So we wanted at least to be protected. We wanted to be more comfortable and understand the culture around them, since it's the culture we're living in now.
And how to handle them safely. So you and
Yeah,
I both
for
took
sure.
handgun courses.
Okay. This is again sort of similar to one of the older questions, but what is the biggest surprise of the year? Well, that's sort of like unexpected joy. That's like the aurora was a pretty big surprise because
Yeah.
we were not expecting it at all.
How much we enjoyed halibut shore fishing.
That was pretty fun.
I don't know that I was expecting to actually enjoy that, and we actually had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah. Hopefully we can land some halibut this coming year.
That'd be great.
And then, yeah, then that's good eating.
Yeah, I think we are out of halibut, so
Yeah.
it'd be nice
More.
to get some more.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, good one. Okay. And what's something new you want to try next year? Like a skill or a place in Alaska that you really want to go? Like we've been talking about taking a trip to those 2 national parks.
Gates of the Arctic and Kobuk Valley National Parks.
Like more obtainable things that we might actually be able to fit in next year. We still want to get down to Glacier Bay National
Yep.
Park. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get to Katmai,
Yeah.
which is easy for us. Like the plane is like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Like we just need to decide to do it, pick a weekend and go see the bears, eat all the salmon at those waterfalls. That would be cool. And there's some other towns and stuff that we want to definitely visit.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we get in next year.
All right, so what's the next
Okay, so
question?
next we're going to get away from the topical questions and we're going to talk about our top 5s. Top 5 favorites.
Ooh.
So we wrote them down. We just talked about it off camera. We wrote them down. Would you like to run through yours first?
Okay, so Grace Ridge, again, because it was with a lot of really fun people. We had amazing views. It was a really challenging but rewarding hike. Got to stay in the yurt and hang out with my friend Molly and also Caitlin.
We saw the whales.
We saw the whales. Another one is Lake Clark National Park for fishing with the bears. I mean, you just go on a fishing tour and you also get to do bear viewing while you're there. And next, another one is the Iditarod, so the 50th anniversary of the Iditarod. We went to both the ceremonial start, which was during the Furandi Festival. Then we went to the actual start, or the real start, in Willow the next day. Let's see, another one. I need to look at my
Bear
list.
hunting.
Oh yeah, my ladies only bear hunting trip with my friends Tanya and Lo. Super fun, just getting to hang out, just the girls, getting to learn from them, just getting to hang out, and but it was a blast. And then recently we went skiing in Anchorage and Girdwood, just to try some new Nordic ski trails, and that was really fun.
Yeah, we'll have those videos coming out soon.
Mhm.
The next, I
Stay
think,
tuned.
the next 2 videos will be the Anchorage and Girdwood. So stay tuned for those.
What are your top 5?
My top 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Grace Ridge also was an amazing trip for all the reasons you said. Kind of like hit all of the good things that you want in sort of a challenging weekend, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great one. Lake Clark, always a classic. We went the first year, like the first summer we were here. Went again this year. We said, if nothing else, if we can't do anything else, every summer we are going to go over and do that trip. To fall back on that, and it's right across the bay. That's an easy. I also enjoyed the fishing this year. It was a little bit different than the first summer that we did it. Obviously, we knew a little bit more what we were doing. But also this year, compared to last year, the water was really high, so we couldn't go back to our usual spot. So we were kind of forced to try different areas, which was great.
That was great.
So the next one on my list was actually going, again, from Homer, going across the bay, this time towards Halibut Cove, and going to the Sultry restaurant.
Yes.
That was pretty cool. It was I thought the boat that we took over was neat.
The Danny J.
The Danny J was cool. You know, they gave us a little tour and some facts on the way. And then we went to the restaurant and the food was fantastic. The atmosphere was really cool. My parents were in town for that.
That was pretty special.
So we got to share that, walk around the cove for a while. So that was just a nice, like, kind of relaxed one that we did.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. And we know there's some
Controversy
around the Saltry. We don't really, we're not here to comment on that. The experience we had was pretty cool, and that's all we can really comment on. And then I think the last thing we did it pretty recently was just winter camping out of the van. It was something that it's camping in general, but especially winter camping is something we talk about a lot and then end up talking ourselves out of when the moment comes.
We're very good at talking ourselves out of it.
Usually because there can be more interesting things to do, or, you know, I have a hard time sleeping not in our bed. So anything that isn't that, I know I'm kind of get a bad sleep. So it's hard for me to sign up to do that. So if we're kind of within driving distance of the house, I tend to just drive back as opposed to sleeping and then driving back in the morning or something like that. But we did it. We went out, we camped. I thought it was great. I loved it.
It was great.
So we're gonna...
I was worried about staying warm enough, but we had plenty of blankets. We didn't have a little heater in there, but...
No, but I just got...
Stay tuned for that.
For that part of the van build. It's coming up. I'm slowly acquiring things. It's hard to get things up here.
It is hard.
So I'm trying to not pay an arm and a leg for everything we need for the van build.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my top 5.
Those are good ones.
Yeah. Okay. So of your list, what is the number 1? If you had to pick the coolest trip that we did.
I'm pretty sure everyone can guess by now in terms of how much I've talked about it already, but probably Grace Ridge.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I am also going to go with the Grace Ridge.
Yeah.
If we hadn't already done Lake Clark last year, I think it probably would have been Lake Clark.
Yeah.
Because that was the coolest thing we did the first summer we were here. But yeah, Grace Ridge, like I said, for all those reasons that we said, like it was just kind of a good combination of challenge and location and people and views and weather and whales.
Yep.
Okay, good. What do we know we're doing next year? So we already have some stuff planned.
We do. Yep. We are heading out soon down to California. And we're going to visit Joshua Tree.
Yes. So check another national park off our list.
Yeah.
And then in February, we have already booked the Alaskan Railroad up to Fairbanks.
Yeah, we're talking about taking a multi-day bikepacking trip in Washington, state of Washington. And so that is still on the list.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Just not finalized.
We'll do those things. We will definitely hit more towns and events and places and things around Alaska. Yeah, we're excited. And we just want to say thank you guys for all of your support. This has been really fun. I didn't really know what to expect when we started doing this. I didn't know how long we would do it for. I mostly just tried to start filming and editing videos just to teach myself how to do it. It's just something I've sort of been interested in. We
also took it as an opportunity to chronicle what we were doing up here for our family and friends, and it's been so much fun. Yeah.
So thank you, family and friends who have followed us from the very first painful video to the currently slightly less painful video, and for all of those who are not family or friends, you're all friends. Not necessarily with each other, but with us. Thank you, the rest of you who are just casual viewers. I mean, amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Do us a favor and spread the word. Get more people to support our channel. That would be pretty great.
Also, if you come up to Alaska, reach out, let us know.
Absolutely. We have ideas of things that you can do. All right. That's it for us. Again, Happy New Year. Please, this will come out New Year's Day. I hope your New Year's Eve was fantastic and fun and you drank just the right amount. And if this video is helping you get through your hangover, I it was probably not helpful. It's just us talking, which is
But
probably
you'll
not
get to see some great footage.
Yeah.
At least we think a great footage of some
of things that we did.
that will hopefully inspire you to come up here and check out Alaska for yourself.
Yes. All right. That's it. We're going to be done now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy
and,
New Year, everyone.
We'll see you next time. Bye.